Turn up, family. Back at it. It's been about a week or 2 or 3 since I did the video. And what I'm going to talk about in this video, I'm going to use one book primarily. And this book is a very powerful book, a random book I came upon, one of my random ones. Wasn't really told about this book. It's called The Great Work of the Flesh. And it is mind-blowing. It's up there with a lot of other books I got, but The Great Work of the Flesh, very powerful. You got to get your hands on this. Also, you got to get your hands on African slave medicine. And African slave medicine, I've been reading this lately. It talks a lot about what the slaves would use as tinctures and stuff like that. The slave doctors, it tells you in this book how they all was healed, and some slaves place more confidence on herbal doctors than formerly trained physicians. How the people didn't put much faith into the doctors in those days. They had their own doctors. And mostly they used the herbs off the field. And it talks about turpentine and how to apply turpentine, to use turpentine, and all of that good stuff. So you got to go get the book, African Slave Medicine. And I'm not going to get too deep into the books. But what we're dealing with tonight, the topic of tonight is sexual vampirism. And what I'm dealing with tonight in sexual, I'm going to take my time with this one. I might be about 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Sexual vampirism. What we're dealing with is a lot of us are in relationships. We don't even realize that we're dealing with sexual vampires. Now, people can use sex to draw your energy from you. People can use sex to take your energy from you. There are individuals who are very, very powerful at doing this. There are individuals who are very strong at doing this, taking your energy from you, using sex. They say that sex is the most powerful energy on earth. You have women who are in relationships with men who are nothing more but a sex slave. The children you had, we're dealing with this from a metaphysical perspective, from the cult perspective. Not no normal shit. The kids you had are not even your kids. He put his seed in you. He put his kids in you. His whole family cutting up. His mom out of line. His dad out of line. Dad never was there. They do drugs. They sell drugs. All types of stuff. They have no morality. The morality level from his family is low, or from my family is low. So you have a child with a person, and the child come out and don't respect you at all. We're dealing with a level of sexual vampirism. This has different dimensions. This has different levels. It's bigger than what you think it is. You are nothing more but fertile ground. Sexual vampirism. When you're having sex with a person, and when y'all finish having sex, you got a migraine. Every time you get around a person, you have a migraine because there's a level of vampirism. Every time they come around you, they're making you argue, they're making you fight, they're sapping your energy from you. Vampirism. For the most part, we are all vampires. We are all a vampire to a certain degree. I'm a vampire. You're a vampire. She's a vampire. We're all vampires. We're all vampires. We the ones who live forever. We the ones that was talking about that live for 1,000 years. We live for 1,000 years. And I was going to pull that book out, Dealing with the Vampires. I don't see it right now. And I got an issue when I start getting into the videos. I start thinking about other books. Here we go. I got the book. Here we go. There's a book out. I can't help it if I'm getting scholarship. I can't help it. I do this shit. There's a book out, Anne Rice's Vampire Chronicles, in alphabetical order, compiled and written by Beckett with the introduction of Anne Rice, illustrated by Mark. Basically, this book right here, they're telling you who all a vampire was from A to Z. We are all forms of vampires. You can't really understand the vampires till you go in and start studying their lifestyles and how they live and how they live for thousands of years. We know that the occultists, we know that the occultists was living till they was 1,000 years, 2,000 years. We know that the ancient people didn't even die. I'm getting off the topic of the video. I'm going to shut up and leave this alone. And the ancient people didn't even die because their diets were immaculate. They was eating plants out of the field that could rejuvenate their energy. The men was having sex and not climaxing. They were saving their energy and living forever. And that's another topic for another video. So what we're going to deal with in this book, in and in this video, sexual vampirism. I got my notes here. This is all the notes I have, so I shouldn't be long. I got 1 page of notes. I'm gonna break this down and we get out of here. I'm doing this video on YouTube so that you can copy paste this video and share it with some people. Because most of us is dealing with a level of vampirism. Some of us don't even know it. You're nothing more but a sex slave. And your energy is so low that you can't even fight your way out of it. You can't even fight your way out of the situation. All your energy is being sapped and depleted. Now, when we're dealing with a level of vampirism, we're not talking about sucking blood. See, that was a metaphysical thing, the biting of the neck and the sucking of the blood. Although you had some Tamahu out there who really was taking the bath in people's blood, who really was drinking people's blood. You had Tamahu who was really doing that. See, we can look at it from a metaphysical perspective and know that a vampire has everything to do with taking a person's energy. There's different ways of taking a person's energy. You can spiritually take a person's energy and drain them. You can physically take a person's energy. But the Tamahu, they really was into the biting of the necks and drinking of the blood because they too stupid to realize they just don't have a, you understand me? You know what I'm talking about. But let's get into these notes. So in the book, The Great Work of the Flesh, most of this is going to come from the book. Most of this is going to come from direct downloads. Mutual absorption is beneficial for both people in the couple. Mutual, meaning that if we have any type of sex and we are exchanging energy, it must be a mutual exchange. I can't be in a relationship with a person who is vibrating lower than me. I can't be in a relationship with a person whose frequency is different from my frequency. Because when we having sex and I'm transferring powerful energy to them, I don't even have to be spiritual to have powerful energy. I don't even have to be conscious to have powerful energy. But if I'm transferring powerful energy to this individual, and you ever was dealing with a person and y'all having sex and y'all got a relationship, but you wasn't getting no exchange back, you wasn't getting no energy back, but the person was getting the energy back, the person was just filled. They happy, they running around, they gonna go jogging after sex, they can cut up, they can do this, they can do that. They keeping their job, they can't wait to get up and go to work, but your energy was leaving you. You was feeling depleted. You was feeling depleted. That it's not mutual, it's not beneficial for both lovers. That's a source of vampirism. It's a source of sexual vampirism. Let's deal with it. Taking the inner elixir and energies without giving back. Just was talking about that. A person who is taking your elixir, a person who is taking your energy and not giving back, taking your inner elixir, taking your garden of youth, taking your juice, taking your spirit, taking your soul's energy, taking your argon energy, taking everything that you got that you built up. They taking it from us, but they not giving back because they're not capable of giving back. In a little energy that they have, we can't even feel it. We just drink that and we still hungry. Because there's a difference between a relationship, because someone is vibrating up here, or someone is operating up here, and the other individual is vibrating down here, or the other individual is operating down here. They happy, but you're not happy. They coming to the table to eat food, and they getting breakfast, they getting lunch, they getting dinner, they cutting up, they getting that, yeah. But not you. And no matter how much you sleep with them, no matter how much you have sex with them, you're still not happy because they just don't have what it takes to get you right. And sometimes you get up doing sex and you just walk off and you say, it's okay, I don't need no more. I don't need nothing right now. It's not working right now. Don't worry about it. I'm just going to get on out of here. You understand what I'm talking about? They're not exchanging that energy back. We're dealing with a occult villain. The occult villain feeds on sexual energy. Is the occult villain. There's some occultists, Lord. There's some magicians, Lord. There's some male witches out there, Lord. There's some female witches out there. Lord. There's some people who dealing with all the type of magic out there. Lord. They are the occult villain. They feed on sexual energy. Anybody know a person out there? The person you talking about that's practice sex magic. We can just practice some sex magic. We can have some sex and we can manifest some stuff. Let's just go have some sex. Come on, let's just get together. Let's just go have some sex and manifest some stuff. Because if me and you get together, I know it's gonna be high level. We're talking about the occult villain. The occult villain. The occult villain wanna have sex with you and manifest some. You better watch yourself. You can manifest the wrong thing. We are talking about the occult villain. The love vampire will suck out your vitality in your psyche. The love vampire will suck out your vitality, suck out your energy, suck out your life force. Every time they get close to you, every time they get their hands on you, they're going to suck out your energy. You ever had somebody who was sucking out your energy? I'm gonna work this tonight. I'm gonna take my time and work with this tonight because we're gonna deal with this. We're gonna deal with this level of sexual vampirism. We got to talk about this because this is happening every day. You're not in a relationship. You're under the spell of a sexual vampire. It felt like a relationship in the beginning. Just got to have it. I just got to have it. I don't care if you're on your monthly. I don't care. I just got to have it. I need it. And not even making love to you, just pounding on you, just cutting up. Want to have another wife in the house, want to tap into threesomes, all kind of crazy stuff. Want to watch porn when you're having sex. We're talking about the sexual vampire. Taking you into different realms of trying to drop your morale. Let's get back to the note, man. I'm trying to get through this. Will suck out your energy and leave nothing behind. So what we're dealing with here is energy that sustains and feeds all form of life can be absorbed during sexual relations. So during sexual relations, there is an energy that is transferred during sexual relations, during sexual relations. There's an energy that is transferred. They say there's an energy that is transferred that feeds all forms of life. And the energy can be absorbed during sexual relations. So you got to be very careful who you're sleeping with. Because when you get in the bed, sex allows a person to pull all kinds of energy from you. A person can have sex with you and steal some of your blessings. It says that the energy could be transferred during sex. A person can have sex with you. You got to watch out because a person will have sex with you and take some of your favor. Lord, what did you just say? I say, what did you just say? You wonder why he's so blessed? Before he met you, he couldn't get a job. Before he met you, when nothing going right, he was broke, busted, and disgusted. You ever wonder why before she met you, she ain't have shit? She couldn't do nothing. But now that she got you, she got peace, and she got peace more abundantly. Now that she met you, she's got, because doing sexual transference, there's an energy that can be stolen. They ain't got to just steal your sexual energy. They can steal some of your other energy. They can steal some of your other energy. Some of the other energy, they'll take it from you. And every time you try to rebuild it up, they won't go get in the bed. And you can feel your vital energy leaving you when you're sleeping with this person. It don't even feel right no more. You don't even feel like sex no more. It's like a person just raping you. I remember being a man. I remember sleeping with a woman one time, and I looked at her eyes, and I could feel her drawing my energy. And for the first time in my life, I said, damn, this don't feel right. I didn't think that being a man that you could sleep with a woman and that a woman could take your energy. I didn't think it was possible. She was taking my energy, and she got so hungry for my energy that she would do anything for it. She would do anything for it. If I couldn't have sex with her, she offered her just to get my energy. Just to get my energy, she can I? We ain't even got to do it. Can I? No, 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 no. They'll take precious energy from you. Man, they taking your life force. A person can have sex with you and take your life force. I heard that. That was good. Every time you sleep with a person, they take a month off your life. Every time you sleep with them, they take a couple of days off your life. They sleeping with you. They start to look young. You start to look old. We're talking about a sexual vampire. I'm gonna work this tonight. They sleep with you. Your eyes dark. They sleeping with you. Your hair falling out. They sleeping with you. You getting toothaches. They sleeping with you. Shit going wrong at your job. They sleeping with you. You keep getting migraines and keep getting a cold. This shit is metaphysical that I'm talking about. That's what we dealing with. We gonna work this tonight. Let's get there. We almost done. We almost done. Absorb your energy doing sexual relations. Watch this. Criminal initiates use sex to claim energy. Criminal initiates. Huh? Anybody know any? We just talked about the occult villain. How the occult villain will suck your energy out. Now they're talking about criminal initiates will use sex to claim your energy. A criminal initiate? All initiates ain't good. Somebody say, I hear you. All initiates ain't good. Don't get caught up with a criminal initiate. Your energy good. They trying to get to the next level. They trying to learn how to get magic. They won't practice this magic shit. They won't get into this. They can't get into it because their energy ain't right. Well, they come steal some of your energy. And they steal some of your energy and they put on your energy. And they go walk into the realm. Can't get it right. Can't mix nothing up. It's not working. Keep failing. Gods ain't dealing with them. They come steal your energy and they put you on. Do you hit me? Do you understand? Let me keep going. The criminal initiate. It says right here that only the most ruthless man can take a woman's energy and keep it, or else it will slip away. See, people who got pure energy, when we exchange, we exchange the energy, we love on the energy. Over time, the energy go away. But people who have dog hearts, the male witch who is bad, the ignorant ones, what they do is they take your energy. They so heartless when they're having sex with you. They so maniacal when they're having sex with you. They have to remember every moment. So they're so strategic with their black hearts that they want to harness your energy and keep your energy and not let it go. It says that the person with the darkest heart is only able to have sex with you and hold on to your energy. Because people with pure hearts, they're look, we're gonna get into this moment, we're gonna enjoy this moment. You ever had sex with a person you was like, man, I knew that shit was good. But most of us who got good hearts, we don't even remember who we did it with, how I felt, none of that. It just go away. Because we wasn't trying to take a person's energy and bottle them up. It says that the person with the darkest energy, they been having sex with you and they won't keep your clothes. They been having sex with you and they just won't keep some shit. They got to keep some shit to remind them of what it felt like. To hold on to your energy. Keep your underwears. They won't keep something. We're talking about a level of perversion. Talking about how you can tell many women today are involved, men are involved in sexual vampirism without knowing it. I talked about that before I even got into the notes. There's a lot of people today who are involved in sexual vampirism without even knowing it. You think you're in a relationship. You think a person loves you. You think a person wants you. No. This shit that they doing is so powerful. You just don't see it. You don't see it. You don't have the ability to see it. You're being manipulated. Don't even know it. You're not in a relationship. You're under a spell. You're dealing with a level of sexual vampirism that is so high you can't even see it. You blind to it. Some people never wake up. Some people be in it for years. 30 years, 40 years was tied to a sexual vampire, was getting your energy taken from you. Never realized it. Just gave you a house, gave you somewhere to live at. Gave you somewhere to live at and just tied you down. Many people, some of your brothers, some of your sisters, some of your mothers, your daddy was a sexual vampire. Took your mother and abused her, produced children, did all this and did all that. Never knew it. Never knew it. It says one of the signs you can tell you're dealing with a sex vampire is when you're having sex with a person and they're completely cold. Completely cold. Another reason you can tell because you're dealing with a level of perversion. Some of these people are so perverted. They got you doing shit you never thought you would do before. They doing shit so perverted to you that they dropping your level of morality. Hold up, babe, I ain't never done this before. Could you shit on me? What? Could you kick me in my balls? What? What? Excuse me? The weirdest shit. Can you go the chicken pan and slap me over my head with it? Maybe not that, but you know what I'm talking about. We're almost done. We're trying to get to the end. It talks about how when you're dealing with a sexual vampire, they leave you with migraines. I dealt with that in the beginning of the video. Yo, motherfuckers, your head is always hurting. You finish having sex, your head hurting. Because they didn't took so much blood. They didn't took so much energy at that time when y'all got down. Then when you come out this shit, my head hurt. Ever finished having sex? Oh, my head. Damn. Because they took so much from you. You got to catch yourself and grab yourself. Drink me some water, eat me some fruits and some vegetables. I got to get my energy back. What's wrong with me? They drained too much of your blood that time. We almost done. There's a story told of a young lady was nice, worked hard, had herself together, all this and all that. And she come to her teacher. She tell her teacher, she said, look at him, man. She said, I'm dealing with this guy, and he's very toxic. And the teacher said, well, what the hell is going on? You got to find a way to get out. She said, I can't get out. She said, something very weird going on. I can't get out. You know, and this girl was strong. She said, I can't get out. I don't know what's happening, but I can't get out. And the teacher see him one day, and the teacher look at him. The teacher can just look at him and tell he's a vampire. He ain't shaved. His clothes look bad. But the way she was losing, she physically started to fall apart. But the young man, he was looking full and vital and strong. And that's because he was swole off of her energy. He was full off of her energy. And some of you in situations where you falling apart, but that person is growing and getting strong and starting companies. And that's because they're using your energy to use to start all this shit. They're using your energy to get ahead. Using your energy to get ahead. The sexual vampirism stuff is serious. A person will sap you until you die, and then they get rid of you when they finish taking as much energy as they can. When they leave you to a state where you can never come back. They'll leave you in a state of mind where you'll never come back. And he kick you out and move on to the next person. It's happening every day. Swollen up off your energy. He's a germ. A germ. A germ. Some people never kick him. Some people watching this video, you talk that shit, you want to get out, but you'll never kick them. Never kick them. It's like a cancer. You'll never kick them. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna get me a job and I'm gonna save my money and I gotta get. You'll never leave him. He's a germ. You can't kick him. He'll never leave him. He's a germ. You can't kick him. Sometimes we gotta stop trying to help people who don't want a way out. She don't want a way out. He don't want a way out. Stop helping them. Let them die in that situation. If they don't get it this lifetime, they'll get it next lifetime. You're trying to help a person who don't want a way out. Your sister, your brother left the family to go live with this conniving ass girl. Leave him alone. Let him die in that situation. He'll get it next time. Your mother don't want to leave him? Leave her alone. She'll get it next time. Germ. They start to make you feel guilty. Make you feel guilty because you won't out. That's they got two signs. They make you feel guilty because you want to get out, because you want to better yourself. No, you why you want to leave me? That's a trick. That's a trick tactic to keep you in. And the second sign, they hit you with that. Oh, you're my twin flame. I know you from a past life. I saw you in a past life. I know you. I know you from a past life. You're my twin flame, you know? Yeah, we used to have relationships together. We was married together in a past life, and you fall for that. Fall for that past life shit. Don't know you from a past life. It's a fucking lie. Don't fall for that. Talking about sexual vampires. So, also, we will deal with two ways. They talk about how the prostitutes and the porn stars. They talk about how the church dealing with the cross. The cross was used in occultism and in Egypt and different things way before the church even came about. How a woman would sleep with a man and she would put her hands in a cross on her chest to protect her energy from being taken. If you can't put your cross up there when you're sleeping with a nigga, it says that your thumb, you will cover your thumb while you're having sex. Cover your thumb while you're having sex. Talking about how the women in porn will wear a cross with a rosary on their chest to stop the men from taking their energy. Or the prostitutes. They will you cover your thumb when you're having sex with him like this. So he can't take your energy. So you can hide your energy. Just some old shit people used to do. Conceal your thumb. So we almost done, family. Got about 3 more things on the note list and we're done with this video. This sexual vampirism. So what they're saying is that this is very good right here. Dealing with, okay, so we got 3 more things we're gonna deal with. Number 1, 3 more things we're gonna deal with. We done with the video. What will happen is they would implement sexual vampires when they want your energy or if they feel you're getting away. They will implement a defense mechanism called following. And this defense mechanism called following means that when you're trying to get out, they start following you everywhere. They don't let you out their sight. You try to go, you ain't going to no store. You ain't going to Walmart. They wait for you at work. They want to do everything with you because they need to make sure at all times that they have access to your energy. Just being around you, just sitting around you, just making you mad, just pissing you off. They are accessing your energy. That's why they like to argue so much and have you upset because whenever you engage in them, they're taking your energy. So they will start, when you see a person start following you, that is a defense mechanism that they're using when they're following you. Also, it says that dealing with women, a female vampire is identical to a ghoul. And she will actually exhaust a man's energy through fellatio. Where a woman loves you so much, want to beat you so much, that she will literally she just won't go down on you all the time. So you have women who will go down on men, literally to suck the energy out of them. And you being a man, you think it's a beautiful thing. And then all of a sudden your shit starting to hurt. And you're like, hold up now, look, I got to get this shit a break. My shit hurting. And she like, nah, homie, let me go to work. You know, when you dealing with a sister, she giving you fellatio, she going down on you, and she yanking your shit. I'm talking about, I ain't talking about no sensual, hey baby, hey honey. No, I'm talking about she tugging on that boy like this, yeah. And you like, baby, hold up, baby. You trying to pull this thing off. This happens. Look at here, man. Look, I don't know who you used to be dealing with. You got to slow down a little bit. You trying to hurt me. This ain't nothing you need to be pulling on. This ain't no tug of war. Because she got to get that energy out there. She want to keep you weak. And finally, there's people who have pleasure in being vampirized. We're dealing with sexual vampirism. There's people who have pleasure in being vampirized. So that some people, they love their energy being sapped from them. She'll stay in that situation. She'll try to raise them kids. She don't give a fuck. She ain't going nowhere. He could be beating. He could be abusing. He could be cheating on her. You trying to see why your sister won't leave. Girl, why you won't leave? Girl, why you not getting away from this? Girl, you better than that. You went to college. You got a degree. You ain't working. You ain't doing nothing with yourself. Huh? That's what's the truth. You ever seen a sister who just got so much, but she's still stuck in a situation? That's because she has pleasure in being vampirized. You can't save everybody. Some people, you got to let them lay in their graves. And that's all I got to say about it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Copy, paste, and share it on your Facebook page. Send it to someone. It's something that needs to be talked about. Something needs to be talked about because sexual vampirism is a very serious thing that's taking place. And people are taking our energies and doing what they want to do with it and leaving us weak. And you need your energy to live long. The more energy you keep in, the healthier you are. You don't get colds. You don't get sick. Your immune system is strong. No, nothing break down. But when you start dealing with an individual who is taking your energy and you're dealing with a vampire, then things are going to be hard for you. I say, hope y'all enjoyed this video. We're going over Facebook.